Good morning, everybody. It is May 2nd. It is day 20 on the PCT for me. And that means I've been doing this for a month. I started April 2nd. It's Thursday. And what you're looking at is that flat spot down there was my camp spot. And that hill was right next to me. And I had some other campers, like if they heard a big old rock slide, to come and bury me, because there were like pebbles, nothing big was falling, but a couple pebbles like throughout the night fell. Woke me up a couple of times just wondering, am I gonna get crushed? So it's basically under those boulders right there. But excited about today. It's been a month, so I'm gonna get at it. Oh, it is 6:30 exactly. Well, I did it again. I climbed a lot, so I can't even give you a reference point, but I thought I could like get back onto the trail pretty quickly. So I went off and out of the ravine, and it should have just stuck with the ravine. So now I got to get back down quite a ways. Like I can't even show you the bottom of the ravine. That's how far down it is. So I just wasted another hour. Disappointing, but I guess that's part of the adventure. So this is why they're calling it sketchy and dangerous, because this is all washed out. So the trail resumes over there, but I gotta get through this nonsense to get over there. I almost forgot. The trail here is completely washed out. Like, not just for a couple feet, but what's back over there is the trail. And then all of this is gone. So you have to walk just under half a mile up this riverbed, and it's well, I'm trying to get down to the ground, so a lot of change. You're just kind of finding your own path. It's all washed out. The trail's supposed to be up there. Oops, up there. So I'm just making my way this way until I can find the trail again. Okay, I am super happy. I just sat down, had a snack, got water. I'm carrying 3 liters now. There's supposed to be water in 11 miles, and 3 liters is a little much, but I've been so thirsty for the last couple of days. I'd rather have a little bit too much than not enough. And then basically it's just kind of word of mouth that there's a dry stream bed, that if you climb 20 feet, then there's water. So I kind of need enough just in case that's dry. But supposedly I'm through like the worst of the trail, but now yes, there's pine trees, and pine trees still mean snow, so apparently there's still snow. So but I'm excited. I feel like I've accomplished the really tough part, which was Mission Creek, and then this section here for this morning. So I kind of like, I guess it's just been weighing on my mind. So now I'm like, oh, cool, I can just walk, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I will talk to everybody later. It's 11:30. I didn't realize it was that late, but I probably have been here for 30 minutes. The water is kind of down a little hill, so I had to climb down there twice and then eat my snack, and I hydrated and all that. So I feel good, and I will talk to you later. I wanted to show this. So this was people's idea of an alternate. You can't really see it, but they were going to come up and finish on this ridge here, right in front of me. Looking down, they were going to have to walk the ridge that you see that's kind of in a line, drop down, and then climb this hill all the way back up. And that's what they were going to do to avoid what I did today. So it was a consideration at one point, because you got to look at all the options, but I'm very thankful that I didn't even try that, because they don't have any water. So that would have all been without water, carrying water. And then it's, I think, about 1,700 feet of ascent. Sure, it looks more than that to me, but yeah, so I'm pretty happy with what I did. I didn't hit any of those snowy mountains, but there's a lot of snow up there. Hello, I am at camp. It's kind of a cool place. So 11.5 miles. It took me 8 hours and 45 minutes to do that. And I know, like, I got lost. So I just decided that I wasn't confident in being able to find the trail. So I went back down to where I had gotten off the creek bed. I ended up going back, saw the cairn, saw the trail, went up the trail. When I got to a certain point, I was maybe 100 yards from where I had climbed, just side hilling. So if I'd just been a little bit more confident and just kept going to the red line, I would have saved myself probably an hour worth of work, and that includes uphill and downhill and all that stuff. But, you know, live and learn. There was a lot of navigating today. It was a lot of ups and downs, but I'm really happy that I got it done. I'm really very pleased with myself. Once I got through that last rough section, which was that landslides had taken out the trail, and got back on trail. You know, it's not being heavily used because a lot of people are doing alternates. It's not well marked. It was a tough section. It really was. But as of a couple miles ago, that was kind of my goal, was about 2 miles ago. And I'm so happy. My arm's getting tired. I'm so happy that I did what I did, went through the canyon, did all the stuff that people were kind of talking about, saying maybe no, we shouldn't do that. I did fall once, and I did lose like a connection for my tripod. So no more still shots. I wasn't using it a lot anyways, but now it gets sent home and I save an ounce or 2 or 3. Okay, so this place. Okay, so we're at the Coon Creek cabin. Coon Creek, by the way, is a dry creek. There is no water. There hasn't been water for, 6 miles, 6.5 miles. There's been snow. And actually, I went ahead and collected some snow in my 2-liter bag. Just every little bit helps. And then this is the property. To the left there is an actual privy. It's full of trash and, and flies, but still, it's a privy. And then what I'm probably most excited about is tables. I'm going to stretch on them, so that's one of the reasons I stopped at 3:30. Another is I would use more water to walk just a little bit further because it's so hot right now. So this is a kind of a water management goal too, is I quit here. I'm a little thirsty, but not bad. I have picnic tables, so I can actually use that and stretch. Those are bear boxes, so why not? I'll go ahead and use them since they're there. So stretching is going to be a big deal. I put my body through a lot through that Mission Creek, and then all the climbs, now snow again. Oh yeah, I hit snow, so my feet are wet, so I get to dry out everything out again. But I really want to just take care of myself. Spoke to Kathy again this morning when I hit a ridge top. That seems to be when I can get cell service, and we kind of made a game plan. So tonight, obviously I'm here. Tomorrow I'm gonna go most of the way, all but like 7 miles or so, to Highway 18, which is the easiest way to hitch a ride into Big Bear without walking long distances down trails. So I'm going to do that. Today is Thursday, so on trail Friday night. I have a plan already to stay where there's water, which makes me very, very happy, and then get into Big Bear. So I did 5.5 miles by noon, and I left at like 6, I want to say, right at 6. 5.5 miles. Then I did another 5.5 miles in 3 hours. And that was with a pretty decent climb and with crossing some snow. And it's just the difference between having to, boulder hop and get over logs and all that nonsense, and being able to walk on trails. So I do expect more miles tomorrow, so I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to go ahead and use this, I think, as the closing for day 20. So this is day 20 walking. So I've actually been on trail. I started April 2nd. I've had 11 off days, so this is actually day 31 for me. 31 since I started, 20 actual walking days. I've walked 20 of those 31. And I'm happy with it. I want everybody to have a really good evening and take care of yourselves. Good night.